Shirley, what the hell is that? I don't know what that means, but I've been here the whole time, dearie. I'm just having a little rest until Ricky Lake comes on. But I guess this is as good a time as any for a little chit-chat. This is White Supremacy and Bleached Assholes, episode 165. Holy shit, this is depressing. So you remember the good old days when the president and the courts and the Congress were all three separate co-equal branches? Then Donald Trump started saying, well, I'm just going to ignore the courts. And now recently he said he doesn't need Congress in order to declare war. He's just going to go over to Venezuela and kill people. No big deal. Now in private conversations, the human butt plug is now telling people that he's the president and the Speaker of the House. Because little Mikey's too far in the closet to have any original ideas of his own. So he's just going to do whatever the Fuhrer says. They can't possibly provide some kind of money for people to have healthcare benefits. I mean, where are they going to get all those billions to bail out Argentina and buy themselves new jets? Not to mention that ballroom and a very fancy new panic room for the basement for whenever somebody hurts his feelings. Speaking of which, Hitler's thumb recently came out of its coffin in order to say that these federal agents who are attacking people in the cities, they have federal immunity. Even though that's not a thing that exists. But I wouldn't trust some whiny little shit who looks like Stalin's sphincter, because he knows nothing about how the law works. He's just got a bachelor's in philosophy, which in politics just translates to a master's in making shit up. Remember, whenever Lord Farquaad is done with somebody, he throws them under the bus. He's even indicting people from his first term that he doesn't like anymore. So what do you think is going to happen to Pee Wee German when Fat Nixon no longer needs him? Be pretty funny if he ended up in a cell that he helped build, wouldn't it? Also, you remember when those people were creating a database of people that they said made fun of Charlie Kirk, and they were trying to release all their personal information on a website? Well, it turns out the people who made that website just took a bunch of donations, took people's personal information, and then got the hell out of Dodge. Once again, conservatives just got grifted out of their money. That's what they're good at. And those conservatives who were trying to release other people's personal information, they just had their own leaked. Swear, why doesn't the find out phase happen faster for everybody? I can think of at least one person who needs a huge dose of karma right about now. Somebody big, fat, orange, ugly, got a chin that looks like some lady parts, and what? And all while old Ploppy Pants still keeps pretending that he's not saving up money to pay the ferryman. He keeps saying, ooh, I'm the healthiest person alive. I mean, he rambles incoherently and his ankles are the size of his face. He can't remember people's names and he's accusing people of crimes who weren't even in office at the time. But yeah, stellar health, that one. I'd love to take a gander at that MRI he supposedly had. I bet it looks like my osteoporosis. Spongiform encephalopathy, dearie. But I'm not too surprised coming from a man who's learned to say, oops, I shit my pants in 12 languages. You have yourself a good day, dearie. I think Ricky Lake's about to start. I believe today's topic is conservative incels and the women who won't touch them.